Islam?
Islam.
The prophet told me several things. He told you and the world. He said, I am Allah's prophet. He said that, right? He also said, have a deep appreciation for womanhood. Do you women know how powerful you are? And how much we appreciate you and your womanhood? Do you know that you can hold any office that a man can hold in the Moorish Science Temple of America? Do you know that your position is to teach these little ones to what? Love instead of hate. That's a powerful job. Do you know, woman, that the difference between you and I is that you have a womb and I don't? So we call you the man with the womb. Okay. Because in order for me to get back here, I got to see myself, which is you. I have to put myself in your womb to get back here again. Do you know, sister woman, do you know and realize the power that our prophet Noble Jurali has given you to teach the nation? Our first teacher is that man with the womb. She teaches us everything. I know when I was a small boy, my mother was the world to me. And when I got on the roller coaster as a young man and was going down the roller coaster as it twisted, the first person I called was who? Mama! Mama! Help me, Mama. There's nothing more calming than for a man to lay his head in his woman's bosom and receive comfort. That's what she is there for, amongst many other things. However, when the prophet came here, our women had been tossed into the cares of the world. And the cares of the world was like a vast ocean. She was stepped on, kicked around, misused, abused. Nobody even cared about her. And she didn't care about herself. She wanted to look like another woman. She straightened her hair, not that something's wrong with it, but she used bleaching cream to make her skin lighter. She had no confidence in her God-given beauty. She was drowning in the cares of the world until our great prophet, Noble Jurali, took her out the cares of the world and put her on, as the brother said, that solid earth land. And if you notice the picture on the questionnaire, humanity is written across her room because there's 1,000 ways that man could leave here, but there's only one way that he can get back, and that's through that man with the womb. Just get it right. So, sisters, we're going to hold you up like you belong. We're going to put you on the shelf where you should be. We're going to respect you and love you and teach you how to love yourself, because we know you're going to pass that on to our youth and make them stand like cedars on the mountaintop. That's the prophet's goal. That's our goal. When the prophet came, the brothers said, oh man, I'm going to marry her today. I'm going to jump the broom with her today. And next week I'll finish with that gal going back on. And jumped the room. Another prophet said, stop. I'm sending the marriage laws to all temples. That's not what she's for. She's not to be misused and abused. She's not to look at her faults. Look at your own faults. Right. What's wrong with you? She ain't this. What about you? She ain't. What about you? What about you? And sister, you got to hold your heads up even higher too. Forget about this fallacy that, oh, she don't know what she's doing. She's a woman. Who made that illegal turn? A woman. And we say that sometimes. Oh, she caused the accident. A woman. She's more yielding than wax. She's more flexible than air. There's nothing that can bind her. Nothing. If you're a chess player, you know one of the most powerful pieces on the board is that man with the woman, that queen. She can move any space. She's not restricted. Get over here. Get over here. The prophet told me that perfected man must pass through all the ways of cardinal life. So perfected means past tense. You already perfected. You just don't know it yet. The prophet told me that there's no failure for the human soul. You can't never fail. I didn't say that. He said it. He said there's no failure. So if it's no failure, then what you doing here? You won already. So what are you doing? You have to know that. You and I both have to know that there's no failure. You and I have to know that we're already perfected in the sight of Allah Almighty. But when we fail, that piece of knowledge was non-existent in many of our brains. So my unconscious Moorish brothers and sisters, no, we're not the same yet. Until you walk through the threshold here and say and proclaim who you are. No, we're not the same. So Act 6 says that. Act 6 in your Constitution says that. He says, the prophet told me, he says, with us, all members must proclaim their nationality. And we are teaching our people, their nationality and divine creed. And we're teaching our people to wash away the Negro, black, and colored in here. With us means you and I. It don't mean our brothers and sisters who haven't proclaimed their nationality yet. Just like us. We didn't know. But when we found out, we proclaimed our nationality. Now with us. And that's the verbiage the prophet uses. Us. We. And every now and then you hear him say them. Them are those who spoke against the prophet. Those are, when he told me, are you with them? That's them. Us, our, we, that's us. Us. And what that does is it unites the affection amongst us. It makes us closer with one another. And being close to one another ensures us a very Moorish society, if you will. Someone who could talk our language with. We can speak our language to one another. And our language is not a different language. It's not Arabiya. I speak about 6 different languages if I have somebody to talk to. But there's no other language like Moorish Science language. Like Islam, we draw. What's the demonstration? What's the demo? Islam, well. Nothing like the way we talk. If you on a bus on a public transportation demonstration, and you hear somebody standing around saying something, so that must be a Moor. How are you there? All is well. That must be, that's all that stuff is our language. That's us. The prophet said he preferred Moors. He told me that. He said, I prefer Moors. When you out there in the unconscious world, isn't it nice to get around your own brothers and sisters who understand what you're talking about? Especially if you start talking spiritual stuff. Well, I saw something coming out the wall. Oh, something wrong with her, something wrong with him. Why it's got to be something wrong with them? Every life force gets their nourishment from their ether plane. Their ether plane may not be the same as you are. We call it plane sometimes planet. But all life exists in all forms. The Prophet Noble Drew explained to me, and he told me that all of this information here, the 18 years of Jesus' life, the divine instructions from the Prophet Noble Drew, at one time it used to be a secret. Yeah, it was a secret. We talked about that earlier today. And you know, when something's a secret, shh. It's a secret. Don't say that. It's a secret. Marriage instructions for man and his wife was a secret. duty of a husband was a secret. That was a secret. Insufficiency of knowledge was a secret. Gratitude was a secret. But it's so much meat in there to enhance for us to build our society that it makes you so powerful. That's why you single brothers who haven't obligated yourself to a queen yet, if you meet a Moorish American sister, you better be ready, because she is double time ready. She is double time ready. She will check you with this. Used to be a secret. She will check you. And you better take that checking. And she's qualified to check you. You gotta have steel in your spine. You gotta have steel in your backbone when you with a Moorish American sister. Because she gonna tell you, the cares of my house is my whole delight. And to that alone, I applied my study. She gonna tell you a whole lot of different, and all you can do is zip the lip.
This series and many others can only be found exclusively on Amexem. Quickly sign up with our 3-step process to get started. The link to access your trial is in the description below. We'll see you in the next chapter. Peace and love.
He explained to me that I was the marvel of the universe. Yeah, the marvel of the universe. Our prophet told me that I needed to raise my thoughts to a higher plane, to a higher level. I need to raise them. My prophet told me that there is nothing